Hi everybody, welcome back to TekWarfare, episode 23 with me, Sid, and on the last stream we built a village breeder using this portal here to, you know what we've been doing for a while. Anyway, I have just been back through the nether and I have retrieved our rails. So, can I can, cool. Let us continue onwards with our work. So I've been pulling together the some of the makings of what we need today. We need a bit of glass, we're going to need certainly going to need a bucket of water, thank you, and I don't think I'm going to really need that much of this lot. So what I think we will do is we'll just recycle a few of these. We'll probably end up recycling a lot more of them, but you know. And I may need more powered. That's probably going to be more likely than anything else, I think. Let us get some rail. Powered rail. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think half a stack will be more than adequate. But I also want a detector rail, which means I need to go and grab a couple of bits of that. We're going to need one of them, and then we want a detector rail. Aha, yeah, iron, not gold. It's easy to make mistakes when you're deranged half-wit. And that should be it. Certainly that lot, and that can go in there. You can go back in there. Oh, need a dispenser. Yep, bow and all the usual paraphernalia. So, bow, blobber redstone, and that. That'll do us in the first instance. We are going to need other stuff. We're going to need some building blocks, but we'll probably get a few of those as we build anyway. In the meantime, we will take, what do you reckon, three stacks? Let's take five. That'll work. And we shall throw you in there. Can I make another? While I'm just thinking about that, what do I need for you? Coal, gold, logs. That's what I'm missing. That should work. There we go. One of them. Take that with me. That'll be handy for returning stuff as well. However, there is one last thing to do before we go and do that, and that is wait for my stone to warm down. I'm going to go and put the weather control spell back on my wand as well, I think, because it certainly wouldn't hurt even. And yeah, that should do the trick. Let's have a look. What have we currently got on the master wand? We have got, what upgrades have I got left actually? Might as well just do the lot of these. I'm only really using the one, so no. Alright, you can't put more than, maybe that's it then. Alright, what we do need, oh, the rain stopped. What we do need somewhere abouts. I have got What spell it was now? Oh, we'll live. The rain stopped. That's what matters. My thing is nearly recharged. I need to just go and do a bit of tool repair at the Blaze Farm before we go. Nope, there we go. And we'll use this to travel to spawn, because spawnward travel is free. Now there's a question mark about whether to use Blaze or the Scale. I think the Blaze, you get more experience per Blaze, and I'm really not that bothered about the drops. I'm more interested in just hammering a whole load of experience out pretty rapidly. So close the door after you. And also we get some blaze rods, which are always handy as well. So quick round of repairing, pardon me, including these actually, and yeah, I'll be back with you in a moment. Alright, here we are back in Central. We are going to add that. I can't listen to that all day. I really can't. So down there we've got some baby villagers, a mixture of villagers. I think they're mainly all adults now, grown up. Not seeing any more over here, but I'm guessing there's a limitation on the number of doors, because there's only 9 doors down, well, under here. The conveyor belts are transparent, so they are allowing light to go down, so it is registering as a village. And these guys, not overly keen on harvesting, making the babies at the moment. As I say, I suspect there's a limit to how many we can do. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to come down here, and we shall, I don't know, we'll maybe do that like that, and then whack a little bit of this action in here. We'll get the chisel out in a moment, but first things first, let's grab some of those and just, you know, get this looking half decent. You know, it's I mean, part of the point of this is to build the thing, not just come up with a mechanically sound building, so that will work. We'll do you like that, all the way down to there perhaps. Yeah, well, I think we'll do something here as well, just like that. Now back there we've got the villagers. They're going to stay there for a moment, because what we need to do is we need to get, actually that isn't gonna, yeah, back there are the villagers, and I need them to be in this corner. Oh, that's not nice. Okay, we'll do that then. That's fine. We can work with it, because we need to swap out this floor. I think for starters, going to need a chisel. So let's get a chisel and just get one of those into big tile, for want of a better building material. We'll go with the same stuff we've got down here, this big tile. It works, and I'm not going to criticize it. We're also going to just use a bit of a cheaty move. Not cheaty, I mean, it's a feature of the game. It's not a cheated, but you know, it's a cheap move. We'll light up like down here with that. We're going to come back here with this, and that is going to be also done like so. Right, and then I think we're going to need the box. We're going to need to make some more space back there as well, but right now let's just get this going, get a little bit of that grey glass there, pick you up, and we are going to pop that in there, and I'm going to try and manipulate around here a wee bit. like so. That should give me the opportunity to replace some of this floor here with a wee bit of that. I can't do that block there, of course, but I can come over here and get this glass in there, and again we'll just replace out the floor like so. And then I think, yeah, that gives me that. Right, this is going to be a bit of a pain, but it will do for right. Can I get right, for starters? Let's get some light in there, and then we can just pop that in there. How do I? While there's only adults here, we might as well. Oh, damn you. Indeed. Right. Oh, of course, you can't move there, can you? There you go. Now you can have a little what? Come on. Block of emerald. Oh, I haven't got quark. Block of emerald wouldn't help me then. Right, I am going to need to place a block of water just there. No, I'm not. I'm going to need to replace a block of water there. That gets them all out of the way, and then we can pop that back there. And if I'm very quick, we can place that there. Bring that back over here. Go. Let's just build that in there like so. Bring that there. Can I? No, not. Almost, except for you, sir, who are just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Right, I suppose what we'll have to do then is we'll come in with the water there. Grab that there. How on earth am I going to do this? And then we'll just get the water in there. So that should push these guys neatly over to this corner. They can't bob up and down because of that block there. I would have preferred, I think, well, I suppose we could do that. That kind of locks them in, doesn't it? And this is where we're going to be picking them up from. So from here I need to make myself a little bit more space because it's very claustrophobic, and we need to build the pickup mechanism. Yeah, let me get some space made. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I forgot exactly how much of a pain these guys are to actually deal with on a day-to-day basis. Absolute bloody nightmare. Place the water, take it out because it's not right. Place the water again, take it out. Place the water again, take it out. Now there is stone and stuff back there. I will get that repaired and done properly at what did I just chuck in there? I chucked. I think I just chucked something I didn't want to chuck in there. Maybe I didn't, I don't know. Anyway, we've got a tunnel. It's 3 wide, and it is, if we look at our map, roughly heading the right direction. But we want to be under here is where I want to be, roughly where that cave is. So we can use this map to kind of plot our direction. We've got plenty of torches. We've also got the hammer. So right now the mission at hand is build an ugly tunnel. I could do this one wide and place all the rails and everything, but I genuinely at this point can't see the point. I'd rather get the tunnel in place. Now I think I need to get to probably around about here is my aim. So we need to go about 3 chunks, and then we'll hook a left. We'll go 2 chunks that way, and then we'll come over this way until we hit this area roughly. So yeah, I've got a bit of digging to do. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we've almost got a tunnel, almost as far as, well, we have got it as far as here, which is kind of ideal. We need to be around here for the underground section of this. Those are worrying. I'm very tempted to warp out, but so yeah, do I or do I not? The thing is, there's a few mobs, but I don't know whether they're actually where they claim to be. And right now, I'm not really in a position to jump out. Now, I'm not seeing. A few chickies have died of starvation, but that's all, and I'm prepared to take that. The depth of this tunnel was not quite as good as I thought it was. So any second now, we're going to start getting the river flooding. Oh no, maybe we might not do, but there's a pretty good chance we will, because it's just there. Look. So this here, I have actually put an artificial roof on it, and then I've just continued on with the what's the word I'm looking for? Thanks. So we've got a tunnel. It goes all the way back to the thing. It's coming this way. It's on a solid block with lighting blocks. Then we've just got slabs. Should be entirely spawn proof. And once we've got the rails in, we'll have a system to take the villagers from over there into the village itself. At that point, we need a means of storing the minecarts with the villagers in, and it's my intention to work with, perhaps, again, I don't think we're going to need huge numbers of these villagers. So my thoughts is that we'll probably just have a dispenser with 9 minecarts in it, and we'll dispense 9 minecart villagers worth out at a time, and then when necessary we'll yeah, that's probably not a good idea to carry those there, but when necessary we can let me get that lot done and all of those. So I'm just trying to manage my inventory. I'm actually using my devouring charm on occasion just to keep on top of the. In fact, I should probably do that just to get rid of the bits of garbage we've got. Well, that's not garbage, just stuff that I don't need right now, I suppose would be a better description. It's never garbage, there's always stuff you want. Like, for example, when I see any of these, I'm taking them. I don't desperately need it, but it does give me an opportunity to seed the villager mines, should I wish to, for example. So, yeah. You know, it's always beneficial, and that bit of copper I don't worry about. We'll have that though. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, so I've got this last bit of tunnel to do, both sides. That will almost certainly flood. And then we've got to put down the minecarts. We need to put the powered rails in. I need to get the dispenser system in for picking the villagers up. And I need to get somewhere. I need to dig down at the other side and work out where this lot is relative to, you know, and dig in and get a storage facility. Then what we'll have is a sorting facility, which will hopefully, because as you know, I'm such an amazing redstone genius that you know, I don't like to talk about it, but hopefully I'll be able to come up with a system whereby we can hit a button and say keep it, and it'll go off into a storage cell, or bin it, and it will be popped out of its minecart into a nice warm bath. Because obviously we don't want to kill them ourselves. We don't want the villagers to have any any kind of negative feelings to us. Again, detailing will do down here. How much I do, I don't know. I really don't down here. This is literally just a tunnel, so you know, it's not something that you're going to see a lot of, and well, hopefully you're not going to see a lot of. It should just be a thing. There we go, and we're out of bricks again. Typical. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll have this done in a moment, and I will be back in a sec. Alright, you can see where the tunnel is. It's over there. We are just going to go down and link in this cave, and I've just been and grabbed some levers to power my powered rails. But this cave here is where we're going to go down. We need to head down to Y56, and we're at 69 at the moment, so it shouldn't be too difficult. At the moment we're just going to grab a means of getting down here. Let's have a look at cave. Yeah, we're not a million miles away, and then we'll get the lighting done. So let me just get myself joined in here, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm just about finished powering these rails. We need to put the main rails in. We've got two more to do. Nothing fancy, just down, lever, back up, put the slab back in. This case, down, lever, back up, return that, and then dump off all the junk that we don't want. I think we're done with those. I've got a kind of an entrancey thing going. So what we've got is we have got a I need to get this right. That one actually needs to be a powered rail, I think. Is it that one? It is that one. I'm fairly certain it's that one. And we probably, in fact we definitely, and I haven't got the means, damn it, it's alright, we can grab it. That needs to be powered, obviously. I suppose we can just do you like that, can't we? That will do the trick. The dispenser is going to go there, like so, and we're going to take a little bit of a block, and we are going to whack. I didn't bring any redstone with me either. Oh man, I am crap. I need some redstone as well then. But I do need more carts anyway, although we've only got the three stooges here at the moment. This will redstone will come out, power that will dispense a piston a minecart every time. There's nothing fancy. This is a fairly standard design, and of course, me being such an expert in village breeding and everything, I think this is the actual. I think this is the first time I've actually tried to do it vanilla. You know, with just a few extra items of. I should have brought more rails. With just a few extra items of stuff. So yeah, that's a kind of a thingy. But as we stand, we're getting there. I'll bring a couple of stacks of those. Once we've got this and we're bringing these over, the next thing to consider is the sorting and storing of these guys. And obviously the villagers should start breeding properly, because all of the villagers that are in the influence of the village will be outside of the influence of the village. At least I think they should be at this distance. I'm going to be very embarrassed if they're not, but at least I can take them further. It's not like this is the end of the line. There is further distance to travel. You know, should we wish to, we can go right up into this space and put another couple of 3 chunks between us and the breeder cell. But I think this will be far enough. Sincerely hope it is. Village mechanics are a bit of a dark art to me, to be fair. But that will bring these out and it'll just dump them off on the floor for the time being. Now what eventually I want because I'm only going to do like 9 at a time and then sort them and wait another breed 9, sort them and 9 and sort them and yada yada yada. What I want to do is get a system where we stack the villagers up and just drop them in and then sort them from there and put them in, but this will do for now. So what did I forget? I forgot redstone, didn't I? Let me just head and grab that and I shall be back with you in a sec. Alright, I inadvertently caught a villager. I put a minecart down and it shot off like a bat out of hell. So what we should be able to do is I've brought some more iron so we can get more minecarts in here. I've got one in the system. That will be, so I need 3 more. If I'm just sticking with a maximum quantity of 9 for the time being. In theory, you know, can do more, but and then we do need a means of just dispensing the first minecart. So in theory, that should go down, and then that will just dispense. And when this is empty, it will just sit there and bounce backwards and forwards. And when it is full, it will, aka when these guys get the je t'aime, and they need to. Now you can go now. There should be plenty of distance between the two of you. Anyway, I think that is probably about yep. Hey. Just had a copyright claim, can't play the original music. Je t'aime. Bye-bye, Nicole. No, that's a different advert, isn't it? So that was interesting. The moment that became a thing, and the villagers, you know, there became less villagers in the area, they immediately started breeding or attempting to breed again. Oh, there. No, he's not having it. Well, she's not having it. It's not having it. The testificates, they're weird. Okay, they're just weird. Oh no, he felt the need to harvest. He's run out of carrots to throw. He needs to throw some carrots. Oh no, I'm going to harvest some more. I don't want it. I want to harvest. And he looks so sad. Green eyes, just staring intensely. All right, we'll lead him to it. This is just doesn't sound strike me as creepy at all. And obviously we run down the other end, and that is where. Well, let me just get a. I don't know whether I didn't do a screenshot. Let me get a screenshot of this system going. That's. I mean, it's not very exciting, but you know. And again, detailing will happen. How much I don't know, but there will be some detailing. But at this far end, we will get the villagers and we will sort them and check them out and trade with them, and everything should be good and happy. Now, I have thought about, and I think I may try and do something with the farm to make it collect the carrots, because it does seem a shame to waste that as a resource when where there's obviously so many opportunities here for that. Now these guys will stack, so weaponsmith, yeah, okay, librarian, efficiency, not brilliant efficiency trade, but, and weaponsmith, but that's actually not a bad one for coal. If we ran the quarry, got these guys at this end. Yeah, I think the next thing we need to do is work out what we're going to do with these guys, don't we? That's not freaky at all. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.